welcome to Pauline's Place. I'm sitting in my friend's garden, veggie garden. It's a project that needs a lot of work, but there's a lot of hope here. Now, this is beautiful soil. When I came from Australia, I thought you could just about grow anything in New Zealand. Have a look at this. It's going to grow good things. I want to talk to you about topsoil, both in terms of human relationships and the environment. When I was a student, I read a book called Topsoil and Civilization by a man called Tom Dale. It's still available, I think, and I have it on my shelf. It shocked me in that I'd never realized that so much of humanity depends upon the topsoil that we have in existence, that without topsoil there is no civilization. And this book talked about the encroachment of deserts, which was equal to the degradation of humanity and the way people lived. I've lost a good friend. I didn't spend a lot of time with this good friend. He was a brother-in-law, but he reminds me of the topsoil. He wasn't so sophisticated or charming, but he was the essence of the human spirit. His name is Ken. He died of leukemia, a bear of a man, a giant really, but for his community he was this, he was the soil. Whenever he promised to do something, he delivered. He didn't overpromise. He didn't try and be a hero, but he listened carefully, often not a man of too many words. But if there was a need in his family, in his community, for many of his mates, he would do everything he could to meet that need. And people really miss him, and they'll miss him more because of the fabric of meaningful networks he provided for his large community in Queensland. Another thing about Ken and the soil, my sister, his wife, Barbara, said we were best friends for 40 years. We loved being together. Now I think that's a gift of hard work and a good match. The soil of life. Well, who are we? I'd like to think I can be like this topsoil, helping our humanity to be strengthened. And maybe in the way we live with people is truly connected to the way we regard the world and the beautiful living world that we are fortunate enough to have. So, well, I might do a little bit of gardening for my friend, but I would like more to garden relationships. Topsoil. I want this to be a tribute to a man who, he was honest. He spoke what he thought. It wasn't always gentle and kind, but you know somehow that he meant the best for the person he was speaking to. What a good thing. I don't know if he was religious. I'd have to say not in a church sense, but he was a man who somehow interpreted the love of God through his practical life. God be with you in your practical life. Thank you, God, for the topsoil.